Girlfriend cheated but still wants to be together?
24 male relationship hasn't felt right for the past month and I couldn't put a finger on it. She, 25 female, has male friends, but she was getting very close to a male coworker. I let it slide because she had my total loyalty and trust. My past ex-girlfriend had a male best friend, but there were no issues, so why should I suspect? I have been traveling for most of the year. Most of it was for work, and recently it was to spend time with family. The distance really got to us. She cheated, and I understand. We are visiting my family on another state, and during this time for the past 3 days, her coworker has called each day to talk for over an hour. That was the huge red flag for me about the connection between them. I never felt the need to check her phone, but for the first time I did. They have been talking way more than her and sending good morning and good night texts. The last one being him sending a kissing emoji during a good night text about 2 weeks ago. I questioned her love for me. She said of course she did. We talked for an hour or two about what we're doing wrong in our relationship and how I drove her away. Then she says that's why she's been petty over the last month, but I didn't initially press on about it. We talked maybe an hour more. She really sweet-talked me and reassured me how much she loves me and how much she wants to start a family. I was still in the bargaining stages of grief, so we were mainly talking about how we would make our relationship better. She sounded so sweet about us. I still didn't have confirmation about her cheating, but our conversation and sympathy toward each other was so comforting that I still wanted a relationship with her. However, I didn't feel right after our conversation. I didn't get confirmation from herself that she cheated. And at that time, I didn't want that confirmation because she's genuinely the sweetest person I know, and she has a gem of a personality. Yet I didn't feel satisfied, and as time continued, I just felt this crushing weight of distrust. On top of that, it was making me so confused how reassured she was in our relationship and how we are soulmates. I started hurting emotionally really badly. She could tell I was struggling with how I felt about her. She would hug and caress me but would stay silent. Then she asked me how I felt. I told her I felt so confused about the way she was acting for the past month, and how, at this moment, she could just treat everything as being normal. She said it's easy to forget about your partner when they're not there. I told her it doesn't make what she did right. Then she said she has had a lot of practice hiding her emotions and wanting to just be happy. This broke me, yet also gave me such a sense of relief because I have closure and my emotional turmoil is not dragging on so heavily. However, how she's been handling my confrontation has broken my mind. I just don't understand. Through this ordeal, she has been telling me how I'm her soulmate. I love her so much, and maybe could have gotten past this, but how she handled admitting her infidelity is so worrisome. She didn't even apologize. She is now moping because she knows I know for sure now. Maybe earlier she was thinking that I was thinking she didn't cheat. I just see it as a huge red flag that for the past few weeks she could treat me with so much love, like nothing happened and not showing any guilt during our anniversary trip. How could we be right for each other if she could lie and present it like she hadn't cheated? This instantly ended my grieving as I cannot trust her enough for her to even directly admit or apologize about cheating. If someone can lie this well, there is no way I could trust her going forward. TLDR, I feel like I could have forgiven my cheating girlfriend if she admitted to cheating herself.